Well, when I first applied to the University of Colorado, I did not get in. So I called the graduate school here and they put me in touch with the graduate advisor. And I basically asked him what I could do to get in. And he basically said nothing. I said, look, if I come here and I'm able to impress you, could you please reconsider? And Bill said, hey, look, it's your nickel. If you want to come out here, I make you no promises. Thank goodness it worked out. My PhD work was based around a fairly simple question, which was, how do we explain training intensity?
Clearly in the laboratory setting, we do that all the time. That's not what you could do in the field until these portable power meters came along.
These portable power meters are essentially strain gauges. They measure force, they measure speed, they effectively measure power output or energy expenditure on the bicycle. And that was the basis of much of the work that Bill and I did. I finished my PhD and I found myself on this next adventure in my life, which was living and working in Europe on the pro cycling tour. I really saw my job as solving problems. I started cooking a lot of food from scratch, and I even started mixing a home-brewed sports drink. What ended up happening was that other teams and other athletes started asking me for these products.
They gave the initial name to the drink.
That's right, the drink they called the secret drink mix.
Didn't people also call it lemonade at one point?
Yeah, they're calling it
lemonade. I think
lemonade.
They did, right?
Our ex-rider who I used to coach, who was now working for me, suggested, why don't you start selling the secret drink mix? So we gave it a go, and we didn't expect that it was going to go as well as it did. Skratch Labs was really founded on two basic ideas. The first idea is that food and drink is just better from scratch. The second idea is that no matter where you find yourself in life, it's never too late to start from scratch.
Allen's always had sort of an entrepreneurial spirit, and I think this was a step in that direction to see if he could make that happen.
We've grown really, really fast over the last 4 years. In fact, Inc. 5000 listed us as the third fastest growing food and beverage company in the United States. All of my mentors have always been part of my life and career, not just when I was at school, but ever since I have left. Every time I need advice, every time I can't figure out a problem, I call Bill. That, as Bill used to tell me, young man, you don't know that. I don't know everything. As creative as I think that I am, and as many crazy ideas that I come up with.
Then the question is, how do you know that? Have you read the literature in order to be able to provide support for that? Or if you don't know that answer, then we need to design an experiment to test that hypothesis.
Our core focus is creative innovation. That really follows the paradigm of the scientific process, which is all about how you take a problem and go through a systematic way of solving that. For me, the most important thing that I learned at the University of Colorado was how to think critically, and how to solve problems. And let me tell you, life is nothing but one problem after another. And if you have that tool set, that way of solving problems, it's incredible what you can do.